All right, hey folks, we are going to do some artwork today. Give me a second here to make sure that my signal is up and running, and we'll get into this. Signal is up and running. Yeah, sounds pretty good. All right, let's drop our volume down there, and let's just check all of our bits and pull all the dials and levers. And let's see. Live streaming. Eberron, NPC, and creature tokens. Exclamation point. All right, hey there. Let me go ahead and give you my backstory here real quick while I punch out across social media. My name is Phil Kearney. Hey, I create role-playing games. I illustrate them. I publish them online, and I've been focusing my attention on creating 5th edition supplements here for the past, well, I guess since 2017. So if you're here in the present day, that would be like, what, 7 years ago? Holy Hannah. That's many, many years ago. But Eberron, I've been a DM since 86, and my 87, sorry. And Eberron became my homebrew world of preference back, I think I want to say in 2007. So it just made sense that eventually I would get around to making adventures and that they'd be in Eberron for 5th edition. That, since I'm publishing stuff now, here we go. So this book cover that we're looking at here, it's called, it's the book cover for the adventure that you'll be seeing that publishes on DMsGuild once it's done. Crystals of Mabar is for 7th and 8th level characters, 4 or 5 of them, fighting undead in the Carnwood of Karnath. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Hey, thanks, more subscribers. Bell icon to get notifications when we're live in the future. All 241 plus episodes are here in the full creation playlist where we're creating this adventure. We've built almost all the maps. We've built a ton of tokens. We're building out the text, and once the text is finalized, we'll be doing page layouts and then breaking up the maps and interior art. But for now, I'm creating NPCs. So I'm going to, this is the Houndsman, who is a Shadow Mastiff Beastmaster. So we'll eventually work this Shadow Mastiff Foo monster into this illustration. But for now, I'm going to drop this down to a low opacity. And we created the Emerald Claw Zealot last week, so we can kind of lean in on that design to build out our Houndsman as well. He's kind of got a bucket head going on. So I want to, we're just going to do some sketch here today. And I've got my 2 hour time bouncing. We'll see if I have the, how far we get in the time we have allotted. So every 20 minutes, the timer will go off, so that we don't get into any particular rabbit holes or tangents that lead us into improductivity. So I want to get a tilt going here in his hips and his shoulders to set up some more interesting pose. Get a bucket going on here. I like that. There we go. All right, yeah, I'm not making a lot of sound this morning, but just making some artwork here. Let's see. Here. Shapes in here like that. So I'm here 10 days a week. I do token art like this and maps on weekday mornings, Monday through Friday, just like this. And then on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday lunchtime, I do a game design stream. We're currently building out mechanics for Spelljammer mecha, like Spirit Warriors and Fighter Craft, etc. So the mechanics being built out there are coming along very nicely. We'll be looking to playtest that potentially next week. And then Mondays and Friday nights, including tonight, we do Spelljammer ship design. So I'm here 5 days a week and working on 3 different projects. Where the ship that we're working on in Spelljammer right now is Vokath's Battle Crab, converting his base in Light of Zaraxis into a 500-foot spelljamming ship that can be the tank for a fleet battle between Zaraxis and allies in Doom space where Vokath's fortress can be found. So we've been building out all the deck plans, the schematics, the living spaces, and all the details for that. Just as an expanded map of Vokath's space that can be used either as is or as part of a combat battle. Here, and he's got. Yeah, I'm feeling. What if I reverse this? I'm gonna do that. I want to keep this hound relationship going here. He's got like a scarf. That's so great. What is up with the scarf, buddy? Just how he rolls. If you can't accessorize, you're not much better than the undead. Give him a sword. Come on, give us a twist. Something like that. Yeah, I rarely have this much issue with a fucking sword. Maybe that's the energy's not there, so maybe this is the wrong pose. What if I did this? And I have my elbow here. Well, that's kind of cool. A blade inward. Yeah, I'm into that. Get the puppers here. Oh, that's gonna work. There, put that there. Drop that a bit. Get that arm meaty here. Foreshorten. Yeah, this is kind of a fun little pose. I'm into it now. Just got to work out the anatomy on it now. But the energy feels pretty good. I tell you what, I don't play the YouTube game the way that YouTube wants me to at all. So it is difficult for me to have these long form quiet streams of art production going and gaining any real traction. It's if you think this stuff is interesting and you want to see more of it or just encourage the growth of the channel, liking and subscribing and dropping a comment down below when you see this is probably the best way to help stimulate the YouTube to feed this out to people. So drop a comment to me and say hey, and down in the Discords or on Reddit or wherever it is that you see this, or on if you're on the Twitter X platform. I publish when I'm live there as well. I'm at Phil Kearney. So you can see me at all these locations, and if you run across my streams or if you run across my forum posts, say hey. Love to have you aboard. Where's my music? Something's going on with my mouse lately. It's not catching corners down the bottom like it used to. Yeah, this looks like it capped out. Let's do this. You got our randomizer going. This is Epidemic music. I really like Epidemic music a lot. Grab some coffee and do a water chaser. Cool. And so let's get back into just designing some armor. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump, 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 bump. Reel that in a little bit on its size. Give it a twist. Yeah, that's not bad. Merge down. None of that felt like a right idea. Let's take that all back. There we go. That's why I'm doing that. I see it. I see it. Getting there. This should be like maybe like here. That's the right space for that arm. I can give this guy a tilt, like maybe like a skew a little bit, and then I can free transform and give it a little bit of energy. That little bit of skew slidedness gives it just a little bit of energy because it's got a lean to it. So there's an implication of energy. What I don't want to do is just have a dead limb. It's closer to the camera so I can have a little bit more bulk on the arm. I just want to get the foreshortening right here. There we go. Thumb into effect here, and then finger, 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 finger. Okay, so I'm liking this general pose. It's got a good meatiness to it that I like. Let's take the warp here, and I just want to bend and just mess around with the balance of where he's at right now. Okay, so I'm liking this general pose. There, I like how that is. like that. That energy is a little bit stronger. I got our gauntlet here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's way oversized for a hand. So let's bring that in a bit here, like that. Touch. Just a touch. That gives us our battle skirt, our general pose. I don't know what's up with this scarf, but he's got a scarf. I think it's silly. Maybe we'll give him a magic item that's around the scarf, like a scarf of resistance. Don't know what's up with this scarf, but he's got a scarf. I think it's silly. Maybe we'll give him a magic item that's around the scarf, like a scarf of. Let's make it a scarf that resists cold, and I can work into the description how significant this this scarf seems, so it becomes a priority target for the team, just because it's a conspicuously glowing magic item that he wears. It's just like a comfort thing to him. It's a minor magic item that just keeps the chill away. He has rheumatoid. I'm sorry, rheumatism. Yes, he gets rheumatism and aches in the joints, so he likes to have a scarf. That's hilarious. Tell me you're a veteran in a magically compelled world, without saying that you're a veteran warrior in a magic-flooded world. I like that look. He's got this sword thing going on here. How can we work that in proper? Yeah, that's our sword. Looking pretty good in general. Bring that down a notch. Yeah, that keeps the general angle. We've got this angle thing going on here with all of these vertical lines at the bottom. And they're all kind of leading into this pyramid sort of effect going. So I think that's actually working out to bind angles at the top end and the bottom end of the piece. It cuts weird across the arm. Pardon the pun, but I think it sits okay. I like it. I like it. That's, I think, the more important part. So I think I want to bring that up a tick. Thank you, timer. I just feel like I stubbed the whole thing. Oh, I like that. That feels right. I like this little garter effect that's happening in here. That's pretty cool. Messing with the angle. Try to shift it so the hips are leaning are twisting away from the camera. None of this should matter all that much. It's going to put the pupper in. It's all lining up really nicely. Very, very nicely. That feels pretty good. Yeah, this guy's looking really dope. That's not bad. Maybe we change here like that. Yeah, you're right. I can't have the wrist twisted like that. It has to be straight on. That actually looks a lot better. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I like that. I like the idea of having a little mohawk on there. Yeah. So I can make it work. Let's pull all this in here like that. Yeah, I like how all that sits. It's looking pretty damn good. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's see. So I can drop this down. Very simple sword. Pull that back here. Draw it down just a touch. There you go. right, my gut's telling me to stop, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. I'm going to pick this up. I'll be back at this tomorrow morning. I'm going to be back tonight to work on Spelljammer ships. I'll be back in about, probably like in 11 and a half hours-ish. 11 to 12 hours is typically how I roll on Mondays. So I will be back then. I will see everybody in the future. Thanks a lot.